Hey guys, girl named Bob here with a very special episode of, well, I guess it's not a Let's Play, but more of a Let's Draw, if you will. As you can see, I have Photoshop open. Ooh, what a dirty girl. But another difference that you may have noticed is this is not my Acer setup. This is indeed on my Mac. I just downloaded the trial copy of Camtasia, which I've been wanting to look into for a while for the Mac. This, if I buy the full version, it won't be for the Acer. I will still continue to use Fraps for my Acer for the time being. Unfortunately, you can't buy both the Mac and the PC version of Camtasia for both, in the same package. So if I have to pick one for $100, I'm going to choose the Mac because I don't have any way of recording anything on my Mac screen-wise. So it's nice to have that option because down here is my Adobe Suite. This is how I make my money, children. That is very much my bread and butter down there. And I can download CS4, which is the suite that I use onto my Acer. I have the codes for that. But I just my Acer is it's larger than my Mac is, and right now my Macintosh is sitting on my lap. I have a pillow and then my lap, and I'm laying on my couch, and that's how I draw when I'm in my apartment. That's how I make my fucking anything. That's how I record anything. So I just like using my Mac more for art than my Acer. Acer, that's just purely games. I don't even want to get into anything, any more renders on that goddamn machine than there has to be for my videos, because that already takes up way too much, power for that thing to go through. So I'd like to keep that as less stressed as possible. So Camtasia looks like it's going to be a very good option for me to use for my Mac. I will most likely buy the full version at the end of this trial, depending on how satisfied I am. And well, let's get going into the main thing. This video is gonna be probably longer than my future Let's Draws videos. Like, I'll try to keep those between 12 to 20 minutes. They'll mostly be me not talking and having time lapses of me creating my work, such as title cards and what have you, or anything else. But I am very much looking into the prospects of doing tutorials, especially for animation, Photoshop, and InDesign. Um, Honestly, I work mainly as a graphic designer now, which is why I don't post as often as I do to my DeviantArt account and all that stuff, because I'm working on client work. And yeah, I hardly use Illustrator ever when it comes to working with vectors. I either open up, Flash to get that stuff done, or InDesign. It works perfectly fine. Photoshop, you can make that image as large as you want, and it's good to go. But yeah, if you guys have been wondering why I haven't been, uploading too much, it's a combination of me working on videos for games and a combination of me just fucking working. And I can't dedicate any time to either field, so I'm gonna be like, fuck it, I'm gonna draw. And you know what? The best part about doing Let's Draws? YouTube can't copyright claim you. So, yes, I will never attach any music at all, copyrighted or public domain, to these videos. Feel free to have your music playing in the background if you'd like to know what kind of music I listen to as I draw. It mostly a whole shit ton of trance, house music, dubstep, hard styles, shuffle, jump styles, tectonic, and suck a dick. That's all I'm saying. Weirdos. What's my what's my most played song? It's no, it's Newgrounds, Runaway. That is a pretty good trance song. Not gonna play it. If you want to know what it is, go look it up. Power Plant, another good trance song. What I do is, a lot of people say you should never play music while you work because it's too distracting. Why do I do plays? Let's do artist. God, yeah. Look at my sweet swagalicious swag. Every Blink 182 album ever, absolutely. Pendulum, yes. Pretty Lights, that's what gets me, Prodigy. But yeah, a lot of people say you shouldn't listen to music while you're working because it's too distracting, but the way I listen to music, I prefer music that's heavy on the bass for sure, because that keeps me driving, has very little lyrics, mostly just repeating tones or, words that do repeat on a constant loop. And to the point where the song becomes, you know, what is it? It becomes background music or white noise. It becomes to the point where you no longer pay attention to the song. It's just there and it blocks everything out, and that's usually what drives me. As soon as I get out of that trance, I end up like browsing the internet for like 3 hours, and then I go back to the song and I start working again. So yeah, I just like having things to block me out because honestly, the majority of the work I do now, including my let me get out of iTunes. I don't need to be in here anymore. Um, on YouTube, such as old art is old. LOL. Jesus Christ. Of course, my stuff from like 2007 pops up first. But like including full illustrations like my Wolf Without Clothes. I do those in public. I go to cafes and work in basements because my apartment is about 4 feet wide, and even though it's all digital art, I still like to go out and feel like I'm a part of society in one way or another. So I do technically still have like an office kind of scenario. It's just that I get grilled cheese and coffee for $10 a day instead of renting out a place of my own for like $500 a week. That suits me. That suits me pretty fine. So that's why I'm not going to be talking for a lot of these. Shut up, Yahoo's absolutely my browser. What are you going to do about it? But yeah, I'm not going to be talking for a lot of these because I usually don't talk when I work, so this is going to be an odd experience, and the only time I'm going to talk while working is for tutorials, which means I'm going to have that completely scripted out, not ad-libbing like I am, so that you can actually fucking understand me while I'm making those videos. I am much more coherent when I have a script to abide to because I can do retakes and everything else as most actors do, as most any form of editing and or directing does. But yeah, this video is just an intro to show you guys what's going on and me experimenting with Camtasia for the first time ever. Um, QuickTime also allows you to record your screen top, desktop. It lags like a motherfucker when you're trying to draw. Like it was really bad. So I looked up Camtasia and I'm like, finally, it's been like a year and a half since I started doing my Let's Plays, and I've always wanted to do video tutorials or just, um, time lapses of my work being done that I can post along with the final image because I get a lot of questions of how I actually make my stuff, which is I'd like to answer for you guys. So I'm actually going to go get out of here original art that I have no time for. You suck. God. But yeah, a lot of people ask me animation questions, especially fucking perspective questions and line quality questions, because those are not vectors. Everything you see right here has been made in Photoshop, except for that. That was combined in InDesign. Shut up. I wanted to show an example of what I do for life, but yes, even that was all Photoshop. That was not on top of layers or anything. That was by eye. That's why there's the chart lines, so that you can see what the fuck you're comparing your body proportions to. So yeah, I actually do a lot of animations in Photoshop. I just don't show them to people because they're just tests. It's always good to have tests because then you can learn from your mistakes and actually improve. It's just that I don't need to show them to you because they're fucking mine. But the things I do show, it's there for a reason. So today I was actually contemplating what to originally start drawing on. I was gonna be like, well, maybe I can do some expressions, some character drawings, like such as Bob for my title cards and all that. But I'm actually in the process. Actually, in the next week, I will start the process of 2 new title cards, which means 2 new Let's Play series. Oh boy, oh boy. So those will be time lapses, and you'll be able to see from square one to step A to step zipper. That's what we're going with. So basically, the beginning and the end of the process and the final results to see how this all goes. And yeah, so I'm like, what do I want to do? So today I'm just going to show through a couple simple little demonstrations. Good example here is my Wolf Without Clothes, which is one of my favorite pieces. That came out really nice. Look at my sweet swag. Senior thesis, get the fuck out of here. No one likes you. I feel so bad for everyone who was involved in that project and it never saw the light of day on the internet. I'm so sorry to everyone. It was everyone involved had, they were on their A game. It was just me who let everyone down. I was so upset with the quality of that animation, just the physical animation, and I can't. There were so many good backgrounds to be used, and it just fucked it all away. Why am I talking about this? I've started therapy because of this. Jesus Christ, fuck you, you arts. You're dead to me. You'll never be mentioned again, ever. So, anyways, getting back on track, I'm gonna use this as an example because this is a very, very good little. Actually, this thing is fucking huge. I forgot how big it was. The trees. I do a lot of my work has throughout the years shifted to being more graphic, as in visually graphic, which means smooth lines. The shapes are, you know, that is the definition of graphic right there. Without it being, the ass. The ass does not make a graphic. It's the design itself. So I've become very intrigued with line quality and just playing around with shapes in composition. Like I absolutely love that shit now. I remember back in the day when I was like, I never want to fucking draw any backgrounds or mechanical designs or anything like that. I was like, shut up, you're only 15, you don't know shit. You don't know fucking shit. So yes, today I'm gonna do an example of not only trees, of how I make trees, but, let's go back. I opened a new tab, shut up. Why did I close that tab? And also, well, not there, but line quality like that, such as how I create my, I guess you could call it calligraphy, or, any type of typography, such as Trash Mammal. I really did like that design. It didn't go, as far as I wanted it to go. If you have any suggestions for that, I might go back and revisit it again. I really love how that trash came out. It just emphasizes the trash. But yeah, over the years, I evolved from fucking sketchy lines to extremely thick, powerful lines, and I'm very, very proud of my quality. I've earned a gold star. But so yeah, I'm gonna stop this real quick, and then I'm gonna open up Photoshop. Well, go back to Photoshop after I hold on. What was the one that I was gonna do? A good example. No, Spelunky, get the fuck out of here. Okay, one of the examples that I want to show as well, in case you've never seen it. I wouldn't, be surprised if you didn't because it's all the way in the fucking scraps. I feel so bad whenever I start huge illustrations on my original characters because, that's a lot of pressure to start doing like a storyline that's so close to you and you you have it so specifically in your head, and yet you don't have the style down to how you want it to look to the world, and it's like, oh, fuck, I'm not sharing this with anyone, so I can understand why Hannah is not a girl's name stopped. If she, Vert is Ninja just didn't want to handle that anymore because it was her design, you gotta respect that as an artist, and I understand why people delete their art, too. It's just, that's not the kind of person I am. I'm just the kind of person who won't make anything then. That's how bad my little stigma can get. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amsterdam. You're not welcome here. But look at the trees and the bushes. It's so beautiful. It's wunderbar. But yeah, enough about horrible stigmas with your art. It's time to fucking draw. So I'm gonna stop this recording real quick just to make sure, because unlike Fraps, this is one solid recording and it doesn't stop after every 4 gigabytes. So I'm gonna stop it at key moments, just as little keystones. It's already been 14 minutes gone by, so probably another 10 minutes is gonna go by, maybe another 15, probably another 15. So in 3, 2, 1. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, 15 minutes has gone by. I did go back and watch the footage I did, and it all came out crystal clear. I'm very happy with Camtasia's quality. It's very much like working with Premiere or Final Cut, and I know those like the fucking back of my head at this point. Hand, not head. I don't know what the fuck the back of my head looks like. I might be bald. Who the fuck knows? Well, you'd know, I wouldn't. But, yeah, another thing before I move on to, Photoshop. This is, this is, a little behind the scenes of how I, upload my Let's Plays or any videos in general if I have them recorded in advance. I like to record in batches, in case you were not aware of that, and that means I record, like, let's say, I record about, 4 plays at once. So I recorded episode 9 through 12 of Spelunky in one sitting, and then I rendered those out. And I upload them at the same time. Right now, I've got 2 videos uploading on my Acer, which I'm looking at right now across the room. I have a lot of horsepower in this goddamn apartment. There's more technology in here than there is human life, and that's pretty sad. But yeah, as you can see, little green marks mean that you can make money off your videos, and then you scroll down and you start seeing the Isaac videos, and you're like, oh, son of a bitch, and just to show you what the fuck that means, I have one in dispute right now. It was episode 82. Oh, it's in music. In Music has just completely and totally attacked every single one of my latest Isaac updates. I hope to God it doesn't go back and start looking through my old Isaac playthroughs before episode 82, because that would be fucking devastating. But it's still pretty devastating to have at least, 20 uploads of brand new footage that will never even get the chance to make revenue because you can't. You do not have the option because match third party content, which is the fucking music in the game. So I might in the future start doing Isaacs without the sound on. We'll see how that goes. Just to avoid that, and then, we'll see. I just hate the idea of having to sacrifice some quality just to weasel your way through YouTube when you're not even doing anything fucking wrong to begin with. It's just such a broken system. It's like just delivering a fucking abortion on the spot, just terrible, and they ain't doing nothing about it. Like, how the fuck can I fight this? Like, that's why I refuse to send InDesign a personal message saying that they are attacking my Isaac videos, because they may in fact go back and attack all my Isaac videos in a worst case scenario. So right now, I'm just gonna try disputing each one on its own as it eventually does. You can only do 2 at a time, just in case you get fucking strikes on your account. And it is just so horrible. I've been waiting a month and a half for these 2 to even get touched, and there's still 2 more weeks for the company to get back to me. It's nightmarish. It really is. And yeah, so I'm hoping that I can do at least 2 videos of me every week, probably on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the same days as my Isaac videos of my Let's Draws, to help make up for the lost revenue, because I'm always going to post Isaac videos. Why wouldn't I? I love that game. That game is fun. That game is probably one of my favorite games of all time. You don't see me just, recording anything else except Isaac and Team Fortress, only because of how big those files would be if I was to show my entire, 8 hours of gameplay, of Team Fortress in one sitting. But yeah, it's just, I gotta go a lot I gotta just, pick up on the speed, and just all my spare time is gonna have to be dedicated to this, so it's already pushing to the limit, so I'm hoping, let me get out of here, go back to my channel, oh yeah, get so close to that 1,000 subscribers, this tastes so good. But yeah, I'm really hoping, because I am that kind of person where I will get into art funks, where if I'm in my apartment, I will not draw. I can't. It's just, I'm not motivated. It's gotten to that point. College was such a horrible experience for me. I hate saying that. I hate saying that college was that bad for me when there's so many other terrible things in the world happening. Like, I'm still alive. I got my health for the most part and all that shit, It's just, it was just nightmarish, and it really did not help my slowly declining mental health at all, which was a whole other bag of worms to go with, and it's just... I already said in this episode I'm not going to talk about UArts anymore, but you know what? It's the elephant in the room, and that was the worst decision of my life. I actually got blackmailed to go into college. I never even wanted to go to college. But enough of that. You'll never hear that story all the way through. But so I'm really hoping that these Let's Draws is going to be the thing that drives me, because I really, really want to start fucking drawing again. Like, it pains me to think that at one point in my life, all I did was draw every day, and now I'm at that point where I have the actual fucking skills to make something fantastic, and it feels like I'm just throwing it out the window, and this is my recovery, man. This is all part of the recovery, and I'm going full force into it, so let's go. Let's make some fucking trees, bros. It's gonna be real great. So, right off the bat, this is my setup for Photoshop. It's basically default. I have no problem with default. So new, RGB, yes. I keep it at 8-bit. And as you can see, the inches are pretty fucking huge. Usually it's even bigger than that. Usually I actually do like 60 by, 80. So it look like something like this. You know, that's actually the definition I use for my shirt designs. Funny story. Let me open up something real quick. Let me go. Where are you, Redbubble? Where are you? I'll find you. Team Fortress, get out of here. I can't make money off of you no more, so it don't matter. Alright, shirt designs. So, Pointy Cat this is the raw Pointy Cat file. You see how beautiful his lines are? He looks so happy. Oh, Pointy Cat is beautiful. Pointy Cat was made with an 80-inch brush. So let's put that on for size. This is 80 inches, so that's at 16%. This is why my lines are so smooth in Photoshop, because they're fucking huge. My trick right now is get a canvas that's really fucking huge, get a huge brush, and that's how you get lines that look like vectors. That's basically all you have to do for Photoshop, for my technique at least. If you don't, actually a really good video. I'm actually gonna advertise something real quick. What's arcade game drawing? I think that's. No, the Boba Fett. This video right here. If you look up Penny Arcade's Gabe drawing, who is the main artist of that comic, this right here, that's the video that inspired me to start working on my line quality when I was about to go into college. This was pre-college, so I was 17 for sure. And as soon as I saw that video, I'm like, fuck, I want lines like that, just the quality. I didn't want his style, as in his physical style. I wanted to steal his lines, and by God, I did that. So if you want to see another way of getting lines like how I do, like my technique is quite different from his, but it's in the same, ballpark of how to achieve them, I highly recommend going and watching this video. I'm not going to click it because it has music attached, and so go watch on your own time if you're ever interested to see how he does his lines. Very, very, very good video. Very inspiring. Thank you very much, Gabe. I stole your technique. I hope I made you proud. I will absolutely always give credit to people where credit's due. I don't see any reason why not to. Just accept the fact that you got inspired by someone fucking else and help them out in the process. That's all you gotta do. Cough, cough. Letting people use your characters for fucking shirts. Cough, cough. Fucking goddamn lawyers. Can't have anything nice. So yes, Pointy Cat. Pointy Cat is huge. I'm very accustomed to drawing large. So as I do, this is, let's see, always a new layer. The 80 is much too much. See what 19 looks like. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to draw this size anyways. I wanted to go file, new. I think I had it at, let's do 30 by 28. Yeah, this is a bit bigger. That's what you said. Because I like drawing in either 25, 50, or 100%. I don't like drawing in the odd, like the 33%, because then it gets all craggly waggly compared to it at 25%. See how it's much smoother and more accurate to how it is. So I'm just gonna image canvas size. There you go. Always have the bottom color, the color you want for this to be, because if not, you're gonna have a bad time. So let's make this 30, and let's make this let's say like 36. Still not big enough. Just saying, not compensating for anything, but still not big enough. make by 2 inches. There we go. That's more like it. So I'm going to save this as, in my little handy dandy special Camtasia folder. Actually, I just started this, so let's do it as tree. All caps all the times, because I'm super pro like that, and I don't have the caps button pushed. I always have shift down with my ring finger, and then I type with both my hands at the same time. Just fucking deal with it. Tree example 1. Alright. Actually, let's... Yeah, tree example 1 is fine. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Let's make a happy little tree. Alright. Happy little tree example. There we go, that's more specific. And if you want to know why I underscore, it's a Mac thing. It's not so much a PC thing. You guys don't have to deal with this, but Mac, if you do it as a space, it will then read happy little tree as one word instead of it being 2 words. So say you have it, say you have a file that reads like that, but then you also have a second file that reads like that, it'll just corrupt both of them. So always underscore if you're using a Mac, and I also do it in PCs just to be safe. Underscoring is the condom of symbols to use when you're dealing with file extensions. You won't get knocked up probably if you play it safe. So there we go. So let's do happy little tree example. So here we go. When drawing huge shapes or anything really, I always do it in black line against white, because why wouldn't you? So select all, exit. Let's do a little happy face, happy face. I hope my fucking fingers are just immune to CTRLS at this point, so it's not a very happy, face, but look at it. It's a masterpiece. So I always sketch real quick, select all, and then cut. That way you can't, I'm the kind, you're gonna see real soon that I go fucking bananas with layers, because I fucking can, and you can't stop me. I am the complete opposite when it comes to Flash, and I will demonstrate that you in Flash tutorials, but in Photoshop, I will get up to like, just for like 2 lines. So, let's go back on that. We don't need all that. So, let's make sure we have this selected again, always. And if you have something drawn, and you go and you like redraw a second layer, but you want to go back to that layer, all you have to do is draw a line someplace where it's not converting, and then you're definitely back onto this layer. It's basically just to make sure if you ever, backspace super hard, that you'll still be on that layer that you were drawing on. It's just, it's also a safety precaution. Not as much as, underscore condoms, but still quite important. So I was always taught, this is a technique that I've been using ever since kindergarten, is my teachers, I'm using a very small brush right now. Select all. This one actually will require an 80. My teachers always taught us to, when, drawing a tree, start from the seeds and go up and stuff like that. And then you can just, make it thick, thin, anything you want. I'm actually going to stick with this. So always draw up and out and out and out for branches to get the general basis of how you want. So, yeah, who would have thought that I would have had more of an art education back in kindergarten than I did at a fucking prominent college that cost like $200,000? Fucking piece of shit. And then you always want... I'm actually, technically, I consider myself a sculptor, not even a draftsman, not a linesman, not even an animator. I consider myself a sculptor before anything else in this world. Unfortunately, I can't show you those examples because I'm the world's worst photographer. Oh god, don't even get me started on how bad cinematography was for me when filming live action. I can't do it, bros. So let's make this like a 90 brush. So you usually want both brushes to be around the same, or at least the dominant, like the eraser, to be larger than the actual paintbrush, because this is what's going to give you your accurate... I'm gonna get rid of these branches. I was just going crazy for branches for no reason. Alright, so that's gonna give you your main way to sculpt out the form. Alright, so let's say this is my tree trunk. Alright? I think pretty good tree trunk. Probably go real fast. Another thing is go real fast. You don't want to second guess yourself. So yeah. That's looking good. Alright, so on the same layer for now. Now I'm going to do it at like a 50 brush. So let's go. Sometimes it's... kind of want something there, but it already looks pretty good like that. Okay, I don't like 50, so we're going up to 60. And all this is being done on a normal Wacom tablet. Mine is actually one of the smallest Wacom tablets that most people use. I think it's a 6x4, which is pretty fucking small when you consider what professionals can get to be. Those things can be fucking huge. It's like full goddamn, like, people size, bigger than a child. Alright. So, I'm not used to talking while drawing, so forgive me if I go silent every now and then. Alright, how do I draw a tree? Let's draw a tree. 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 Best of space. Space. Alright. Really, and another thing is, I probably won't be streaming too often. It'll be a special fucking occasion when I do, because as you can see, it's 6 in the morning, and it's very close to my bedtime, which would be like around 10 in the morning. Alright, so let's make those branches thicker. Make this smaller, so always judge accordingly to how you want these to look. Because it's going to be... If you get it right on the first try, you don't have to fucking do it again. Alright, there we go. Kind of fucked up over here. I might actually make that slightly thicker. There we go. And then you can always round things out. Go back to the roots. There we go. I kinda, yeah. Getting kinda happy with that. Gonna make this happy little tree, and you fucking tell anybody about this. I'll be very happy, because I'll get ad revenue, so thank you very much. Thank you for supporting a very noble cause. I am grateful for that. I don't know about that one. Looks like a weird little tendril. Okay, yeah. Alright. So I'm actually gonna cut this fucker in half. Not too much. Actually, I'm gonna break that down, and it's gonna branch out. Might actually want my 80 back. Alright. So you guys are probably saying, hey, this is a lot of work for a fucking tree. It's like, yeah, but your tree's gonna look fucking awesome, so piss off. What, you want a shitty tree? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I don't want no shitty trees. Nobody want no shitty trees. Yeah, no. I think I'm just gonna have a branch off like this. Okay. So even with the smallest details, you can probably hear my Wacom just freaking the fuck out from the zips of my tablet pen. Because I am a very loud person at anything. And I mean anything. Ooh, ja, it's wunderbar. Quiet times as I concentrate on how I want this tree to look. Do I want this to be smaller? I did not mean to move it, you piece of shit. Alright. I think I might just... okay. So... kind of happy with that. Might make it look like it has a knot in it. There we go. I think that's good for the main branches. Yeah. Kind of like that. Just wanted a bit. I'm not so tapered at the end. But it doesn't need to look like a dick either. Alright, so that's like the main base for the tree. Let's say that's a good looking tree. That's a keeper. Possibly. Maybe. Let me see. No. 9! Ich bin Lieberhasen. I don't think I said anything coherent in that sentence. It was just angry, guttural grunts. Alright, so let's say let's say this is once I love doing this. It's actually very soothing for me. Art is definitely the thing that saved me in life. That's for goddamn sure. Um, yeah, fuck it. I like that. No, because I gotta do this. It's a lot of work. So you always have to keep in mind how it's gonna look as a whole. This is why I draw huge at first. You never want to do details first. Like say I just zoom in and I'm like do. Let's draw a tree. This is my tree. Oh man, this tree looks amazing. And then you zoom out and you're like, oh, that fucking sucks. I hate it. That's why you always draw large. The whole example. You will be seeing that very much so in the future with my full illustrations. This is just a fast little fucking tree. Alright. And I am dead serious about that, guys. If you want your work to look really good, you do not draw the details first. Details are last. And I think right now we're ready for the details because fuck it. I'm good with this little tree. Alright. Actually, still, that thing is huge! It's coming right at me. Oh no, Mr. Tree. I think if I make that thinner, then in comparison, it won't look... No, it still looks fucking huge. Okay, there. That's a good little tree. Alright, so let's make this a 30. Math is always required for art. Anyone who tells you math is not required for art does not know what the fuck they're talking about. And they just really hate math. And they must suck at life. Alright, so doing little details now. The je ne sais quoi, if you would. Just trying to fill in that little hole. Usually with trees, I don't like having too many tangents, which means like everything coming out of the same place until you get towards the end because it looks like it has fucking claws. My trees don't need no fucking claws. I kind of like that. It's all jibbly-dibbly, but you know what? I'm gonna keep it like... Sometimes I do, like, go from the tip to the end. It just depends on where you're at, but for this situation, it feels like this is much better to go from the inside out instead of going from the outside in. See, you learn things. That's why you always leave a note. Alright, also down that to 50. So with trees, it's actually not that bad to have kinks in them because that's how trees look. Trees are gonna have kinks. They're fucking trees. Living things are not completely symmetrical. They have personality, and it's wonderful. Alright, so I don't like this fucking top branches. Piss me off. I hate it. Make it go away. It's too much pressure, bro. It's too much. It's much too much. Okay, let's get rid of that thing. I hate this. It's taunting me. Kind of. Getting there. Okay. So yeah, also your precision of where your brush is on the canvas will come naturally to you after a while. Just, you know, takes some time. Once you get familiar with things, it'll ease up. Alright, that looks better. I like it. No, I hate this thing. This thing is going to be the end of me. I'm going to just obsess. Okay, there we go. Shut up. I got it. It's cool. It's totally cool. Alright, there we go. Happy. Happy trees. And trees always have little branchy things. You know, those things called branches. I don't know if you've noticed them, but they do have them. They're very odd. I don't like them. They make me feel insecure about myself. It's like, why don't I get a tree? Tree branch. Tree branch, why? Alright. I'm gonna leave that alone, that little stump. And go over here. Shazam. Plowy Shazam. Tree. It happened. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Gotta get rid of that. Make it smaller. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it like that. Step forward. There we go. I think I'm just gonna make this one thicker. And this, of course, is a very rushed demo. Need I remind you? LOL. The trees honestly don't take me that long to begin with. It's just that I don't have a specific idea for a tree right now. Usually I kind of have one. I hate this thing. Too many tangents. It's making me angry. This happy little tree got really aggro. Like, it got full-blown, like, damn. It's gonna cut a bitch. Trees should not cut a bitch. This should never be... Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it how it was. It was fine. I'm just pussyfooting around. Unless... No, I'm just pussyfooting around. Shush. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Alright, so let's say that's... Yeah, let's make it stylized. Ugh. Get in there. Yeah. I like that. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel accomplished. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's say that's our tree. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm crazy like that. Shut up. My OCD is full force. Actually, just leave it. Just leave it. I'll kill you. I'll cut you. Oh, it's because there's nothing down here, so it looks kind of top heavy. There we go. Can I? No, I don't think it works in that scenario. Okay, I'm gonna step away from the tree. I'm gonna step away from the tree. By that I mean add some things. Add some little knots. There we go. Because trees, once again, have tumors, like most things. Alright, so I think that's a happy little tree. I think I'm gonna do it long one. Long one. No! It's too long. No! I lied. No. Okay. That's good. It's good. It's totally cool. It's totally cool. Okay. So, here I have a tree. And you're like, hey, wait a second. That tree's all black. You fucked up. Now you have to go and redraw a new tree. It's like, nah, I don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Because there's this little button over here. You click this button. And then, whoop-de-fucking-do. You can pick any color you want. My tree's gonna be turquoise. Yeah! And then you get a really huge fucking brush and you paint in the lines. So, what I effectively just did by clicking that thing means anything in this shape, it's basically, it's matted out. So even if I try to erase it, let's put the turquoise back, it'll be whatever color, oopsies, clicked out, it'll be whatever color is the bottom color. So as you can see, with that even there, that's how it is. So I'm going to go back and make that a green, or the black tree. I'm going to leave this as is, so as a little, let's put that there, as, you know, as a black tree. Now, normally when I color anything, and I mean fucking anything, new layer, make it as fucking basic green as you fucking can, so basically green screen. And that will effectively, and let's do a new layer, show whatever the fuck you have that you have not picked up erasing. So there you go. That's my trick for when coloring. So let's say I do. I'll leave that for another tutorial because that doesn't really apply for this. So select all. I don't even need this fucking layer. So goodbye layer. And since this is already set, I'm gonna make this. If I wanted to draw, sometimes I actually do color trees like this, or even draw trees is I'll make them a very bright complementary color so that you can see it again. So let's turn this off, the matting, and then I can see, where I'm erasing. Because sometimes black on white, you don't really get to see the main details sometimes, because I fucking hate this branch. But, because it's too similar in composition. But with complementary colors, instead of just a lack of hue or tinge, is much more visible to the human eye for errors. Okay, I hate you. I hate that branch. And you're dead. And you're gone. And you're dead. Okay, hold on. I need that to be like 30. I'm sorry. I got it. This fucking branch is just kicking my ass. Come on, branch. Don't do me dirty. You've been doing me dirty this whole time. Okay, I like that. Son of a bitch. Ooh. See, this is when drawing out towards in works very well. I'm gonna make it. I made it. I did it, Dad. Okay. I'm so sorry. I gotta do this fucking branch. It's just pissing me off. It must be perfect. Yeah. Kinda liking that. Kind of want like a little limb, a little stumpy limb. Like, I'm so sorry. I gotta draw this tree. see what happens when you put it to the green on orange, and you see the flaws. It's like, fuck. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this real good. Gotta do it real good. And then you do it real good. Now, if you notice, I do the backspace a lot when I'm doing my lines, because a lot of people are like, oh, your line should automatically be perfect as is. Like, no, fuck off, bitch. My line is perfect when it gets there. I am in no rush. And that's how you tell someone to fuck off while drawing a tree. I'm just handing out life lessons everywhere today. You're welcome. Okay. I think I have appeased the tree. I think I've appeased. I've appeased the tree. The end. The tree god is happy. Alright. Except for this. Alright. Okay. See, whenever, like, the thinnest branch should never be, like, the thickest branch on the tree, because then it's too damn thick. Alright, I like that. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Alright, I'm gonna... I'm so sorry, guys. You're just gonna have to stand here watching me attack a tree. A fake tree. Fuck it. Except for that. Step forward on that. There we go. There's my tree. He's so happy. He's such a happy tree. But yes, as you can see, this is how you can refine your things. And honestly, you zoom in, it's not that big of a difference from, oh, it's at 66. Hold on. Of what you see from the smaller thing. It's either, if it's smooth when you're zoomed out, it's going to be smooth when you zoom in anyways, and usually I save my, work, so it's like, this would be image size, this would be resaved to like 13 inches wide, so if it's 13 inches wide, just gonna do this out of, you know, just as a demonstration. So that's the 33%, 50, 100. That's how it looks at 100. So it still looks incredibly smooth without having to be a filthy vector. Ooh, yeah. No offense to vectors. I love vectors actually, but I like Photoshop more. That's the only reason why I use it real quick. So I'm actually going to pause this real quick, this recording. Well, you're not going to be able to tell, but I'm going to stop this just as a little milestone because we got the tree down, and we're going to go on to the next stage, which is more tree. So in 3, 2, 1. And we're back, and this video is 10 minutes away from being an hour, so I'm going to probably not do the text for this little showcase. It'll just be the tree, but oh look! This tree has significantly changed since you last saw it, which was clearly 5 seconds ago. Oh, golly gee gosh, what, I totally didn't edit this tree at all while the camera's off. But this is what I usually do when I come to a crossroads where I'm like, man, I like this design, but I don't know if I like it better than the old one. So I always go to File, Save As, and then Save As Version 2. That's why I get up to like 30 files of one fucking illustration. So now I can open up file 1 and put it as an example to file 2. And you know what? I done made that tree so much better because that was stupid top heavy in that first one. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a tree genius. Look at me. Look at me go. That's just ugly. That's wonderful. Ugly? Wonderful. Scrub? God. Filthy mouth breather? Fucking amazing. So let's just close that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna show another way of, since this is now, I'm gonna reactivate this to be matted. Let's make this actually tree colored. Let's say make this a medium. Actually, let's make this what we would have as the shadows. So that's a good shadow color. It's almost basically black. Alright, that's Senor Tree. Mr. Tree. Senorita Mr. Tree. Alright, now let's make this the medium color. Alright. And then keep this swatched for later. And usually I make little tables on the side just to make sure that my colors don't go away. So let's make this 80 again. This is gonna be really fast. Actually, my friend EJ, aka Facerot, he's pretty good. He's the one I actually hired for my senior thesis to color my backgrounds for me because I was too busy animal mating. So he this is actually technically his way of coloring, but it's the same kind of, gist of it. So let's just go through putting some simple where we think the main colors would be, where the light's coming from. So let's say the light's coming from over there, which would be this way, this direction, hitting the tree. So the shadows would be basically like all gravel. And I'm not even taking my time to make sure anything is correct because I don't fucking care. So let's just paint this half of the tree, the base color, since, and I should not be the one talking about coloring. I am terrible. That's why I hired him to work on my thesis for me. He's pretty good. Go check him out. He's right over there. He'll say hi to you. Go say hi to him. You should. Alright, so basically this one should just stay as is. But I'm a fuckface, and I'm gonna say there's a little knot right there. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds lovely. Actually, I should probably do it like that. Yeah. Ooh. Look at that, Mr. Tree. So much tree. Now, normally I don't color on one layer because, well, it's not that I don't color on one layer. I don't color like this. This is actually a very new experience for me, and I'm enjoying it. So maybe EJ's right all along. That fuckface motherfucker. How dare he be right? How dare he? I'm just gonna have to kill him next time I see you, which will probably be very soon. So EJ, you're dead. You're fucking dead. Fucking dead. Go up that way. That tapers outwards. That looks very nice. Okay, still a bit too dramatic for there. For that kind of flare. Okay. Then probably just keep all these as is. And then go back to here. There we go. Go in. There we go. Make it look like it's actually made out of wood. This is really shitty wood. Oh, it's pretty nice though. So, let's just a bit right there, bit right there. There we go. Look at that tree. Tree's all like, fuck me. Get inside me. I'm like, no, Mr. Tree. I've said it before and I say it again. Never use a dildo made out of wood. You're gonna have a bad time. And he's like, no. No bad time. Gusta time. Me gusta. And it's like, no. No, Mr. Tree. No. Okay, so that's a very basic tree. Maybe have some highlights. So the lighter version of this, probably that. And then just color that in. It's really, really bright over here for some reason. Lord only knows why. Actually, I hate these highlights. This is looking pretty overexcited. Huh. Yeah, we don't need no highlights. This is a good little tree as is. It's a happy little tree. Maybe putting some maybe some little branches for it, and I'm gonna make it obnoxiously purple so that I can see it against the green. We're gonna go, wow! Oh, Jesus, that is a bright color of magenta. Fuck that. That was, oh, give me a headache. Awful. Alright, so make the tree like, ugh, like that. Okay, that's a tree. That's a tree. That's a tree. It totally, those branches totally go all the way out there to support it. It's absolutely accurate. Let's go back to 90. Remember, always accordingly. And then let's just give it some personality. Whoa. Whoa. Mr. Tree. Mr. Tree, you're beautiful. I love you. I also very much like spheres or round edges. In case you have not noticed. I like shapes. Shapes are really cool. Turtles. 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 And then that's a very rudimentary concept of how to make a tree. Or at least the leaves of a tree. My god. This poor fucking tree. It's got the ugliest afro I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically how you would do leaves. Just go in and out, at least for me. So, we're getting rid of that. And there you have it. That is a tree and like really half-assed done, just to show as an example. But basically, this little video was just to show how I get those kind of base definitions for background objects, or at least organic background objects. For mechanical objects like stairs or buildings, those do require line work first and have much more planning to them. This is just a tree. You can make a tree look however the fuck you want. Look at all the trees around you. Trees look like fucking trees. It's a stump and you still know it's a tree. So there you go. So this has been my little happy video. I'm gonna make it really happy. It's gonna be 19 and it's gonna be wow. It's gonna be SMH, which are my fucking initials. It does not mean shake your head. I was born in 1989, goddammit. It is clearly that H stands for Hitler. So on that note, I'm going to say this is the end of my little tutorial. Might post this tree as a successful little, clip on my DA being like, hey, free tree for anyone who wants to use it. Yay! Wowie zowies. Wow. Yeah, tree party. Woo! So yes, this was a very good test for Camtasia. Very pleased by the results of it. I will most likely scatter Facebook, purchase this, and use for the rest of my life for art. Oh, the amount of art I will show. So, thanks for sticking around. If you stayed for this whole time, then fuck yeah, you're the master super pro of trees at this point, for as far as I'm concerned. You are the tree master. And stick around and wait until you see what other things you can draw besides trees. It's gonna blow your fucking mind apart. And my next video will be, I know for sure by the end of February I will have the first title card done, and that's going to be completely recorded. So there's that, but, please, like, fave, subscribe, support, share this to everyone, and watch those advertisements, because those help out a great deal. If I can't make you buy my fucking merchandise on physical objects, I'm gonna make you watch me draw it, and it's gonna count, and it's gonna be totally worth it, and you're gonna have a fun time. We're all gonna have a fun time. So, until next time, this has been a girl named Bob plays Let's Draw. Best game in the world. Peace out.